Hi, I'm Noel D'Allacco, host of Live with Noel here on LMC-TV, and I have an exciting show planned for us today. So stay tuned and let's have some fun. Hi, I'm here with today's guest, Jill Mickol. Hi, Jill. How are you today?
Good, and yourself?
I'm good. Thank you so much for being here. Jill and I know each other from the Junior League of Central Westchester. We're both members there. I'm on the Diaper Bank Committee, and Jill, you are the VP for
membership.
Okay, great. And how did you get involved with the Junior League?
When my kids had graduated high school, I was looking to do other volunteer opportunities. I'd been very involved in the PTA in their school, and someone mentioned the Junior League. I went to one of the new member coffees, fell in love with the organization and the people, and 6 years later, I love it more and more.
I do too. I love it. And though we're not here today to talk about the Junior League, we are here because Jill is going to get a makeover. So tell us, why did you want a makeover?
Well, a lot of reasons. One of the big one is I'm going to be 60 in April.
Wow.
I'm not sure how that happened. I have two kids that my son is 29. He's a history teacher down in Union Square Academy in New York City. And my daughter is a health and wellness advisor for Mrs. Green's in their West Village store in Manhattan.
Mrs. Green.
So they are grown and on their own. My son's getting married next year, so I said, you know what? It's my time to update my look a little bit. Just because I'm 60 doesn't mean I need to look old, so I decided.
And you are single, correct?
I am single, yes. I am been divorced for years. I am a survivor of domestic violence. And I am single, so I figured it's time for me, and a makeover is a new beginning, and I'm ready for that.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, tell us a little bit more, about your background. You're working currently, and
I'm currently working at Houlihan Lawrence in the River Towns as an admin, doing the social media, helping the agents with whatever they need. Before that, I was a facilities manager for 13 years for a Fortune 500 company. We provided the feed from the stock market. Mm-hmm. And before that, I actually worked for my dad, who was a builder.
Wow.
So I have a lot of real estate and yes, in my background.
Originally from New Rochelle?
I'm originally from the north end of New Rochelle. I live in White Plains now, with a short stay in Manhattan for about 10 years.
That's great. Well, we are really going to give you the full service makeover today. We have Heather and her team from Glo Beauty Bar in Mamaroneck, and we also have some clothing that has been donated to us by Jay McLaughlin in Bronxville. So, are you ready for this makeover? This big day for you.
I'm very excited about it.
Do you have plans for tonight?
I will by the time we're done.
Okay, great. So, I want everybody to not go anywhere. Stay tuned. We're going to come back and we're going to see Jill's complete transformation. So we are back, and I am so excited about this makeover transformation. I have my good friend Heather Odessa here. Hi, Heather.
Hi.
Heather is the owner of Glo Beauty Bar in Mamaroneck. So Heather, how was this experience? Did you have so much fun doing this makeover?
It was so much fun.
Oh my
Jill
gosh.
is amazing. She looks fabulous. I cannot wait for you all to see her. I cannot wait.
I can't wait either, so we have to bring her out. Come on out, Jill.
Yay!
Oh my gosh, you look gorgeous. Gorgeous. How do you feel?
I feel great. I feel like a different person. It's amazing. They did such a great job. It's unbelievable.
Speechless.
Speechless. Absolutely.
So Heather, tell us what you did.
So, Christina, one of my main hairdressers, she put some curls in her hair, like texturized curls, just to give it that edgy, fun look.
Okay.
Her hair was more on the flatter side, so we kind of gave it some more volume.
Yeah.
And then for makeup, we dressed her up. I mean, with her outfit here, she's ready for any holiday party.
Absolutely.
Or any party in general. So we wanted to give her a bold lip, gave her some lashes, kind of totally made her face glow. I'm speechless.
Yeah,
She looks so good. I love it. I'm so excited.
How do you like the false eyelashes?
I love them. When she first put them on, I was like, wow, they feel a little weird. And don't worry, you won't feel them in a couple minutes. And now I don't feel them at all. They feel great.
Yeah, I love them. I mean, I have them on, I'll admit to that. But really, just on like a daily basis, I feel like they're so fun to wear.
Yeah.
And your outfit is sponsored by Jay McLaughlin, which is located in Bronxville. And how do you like the outfit?
I love the outfit. It's not something I would have picked out and it looks fabulous on me. I tend not to go with very straight skirts, and it looks wonderful. It accentuates everything it's supposed
Looks
to,
great.
and it's really comfortable too. It's different and pretty and wonderful. Hip and happening.
Yeah, you look amazing. What are your kids gonna say?
They're gonna look at me and go, "Wow," and probably just go on their way because that's who they are. But I think they're gonna be very surprised at what their mother looks like.
Yes,
Well, you
I
didn't
think
look
so.
60, and you said you
No.
were going to be 60, but now you definitely don't look 60.
Yeah, you definitely don't look
gotta go
60.
out. I
Yes.
don't know where you're going, but you got to go out tonight.
We're taking Jill out tonight. I'm calling my husband. Sorry, not coming home. Watch the baby. We're going out with Jill tonight.
Let's do it.
So I want to turn it back to Heather. Heather, tell us a little bit about Glo Beauty Bar and how you got started.
Well, I used to do hair and makeup out of my house, and I decided I just wanted to expand a couple years ago. So I opened Glo in June of 2013, right in Mamaroneck on Boston Post Road, and we're a full-service hair and makeup salon. We also do eyebrow and lip waxing and things like that. We go on-site, which is great. We do lots of weddings, anniversaries, sweet 16s, bar bat mitzvahs. We go to people's houses. So people love that aspect of the salon. So we're in-house and on the go.
Yeah.
We can accommodate everyone. We're open Wednesday through Sunday. Sunday's a big day because a lot of salons are closed on Sunday.
Right.
And we would love to see you all. Come on
Yeah,
by.
and Heather did my makeup today, and I'm also wearing a dress from Jay McLaughlin as well. And what's your website if anybody wants
It's
to?
www.glo-beautybar.com, and you can find us on Instagram and Facebook and the web, and we're all over. So check us out.
Thank you so much for being here
anytime.
today.
I
And
love
for
to be here.
and,
It's so
and
much
Jill,
fun.
any final words?
No, thank you so much for everything you did. You made it easy. You and Christina made it effortless for me.
Good. That's what I'm
And I feel natural. It's
Yeah.
not like I feel like I'm made up. My skin feels great.
Looks great.
And thank you so
Well,
much.
it was so great
Thank
to meet you, and we hope to see you.
Yeah,
Yes, absolutely,
yeah. We might have to
absolutely.
do another makeover session because this was so much
We
fun.
can do them whenever you want.
I
We
like
love
this.
them.
I think we're going to do it again. So I think you should all find me, if you haven't already, on social media at Noel D'Allacco. You can find me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And tell me why you want a makeover. And maybe you'll be our next guest. And Heather will do your transformation. We'll get you a
come on in.
beautiful outfit from Jay McLaughlin. Sounds like a plan, right? A lot of
Perfect for
fun.
me.
Thanks so much for tuning in today. And I will see you here soon on LMC-TV. Hi, I'm Noel D'Allacco, host of Live with Noel here on LMC-TV, and I have an exciting show planned for us today. So stay tuned and let's have some fun. Hi everyone, I have a really fun show planned for today. I'm a little underdressed for it though, I think. Please welcome today's guest. We have Sabrina, who is Miss Italia, let me see your tag, Mount Carmel, and Julinis, who is Miss Hispanic America, New York. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here. So I have a ton of questions about the pageant industry, the whole pageant world, and how it works. But Sabrina, why don't you start off by telling us a little bit about yourself?
I'm Sabrina. I'm Miss Italia Mount Carmel, and I got my title in July this year.
Congrats.
I'm turning 16 next week,
Oh my goodness.
and I am here to represent Italian heritage.
That's great. Okay. And Julinis, a little bit about yourself.
Hello, my name is Julinis Pena. Everyone just calls me Julie because Julinis is a little hard to remember. But I'm Miss Hispanic American New York. I'm actually 25.
Wow. You're, I guess in the pageant world, that's old, but clearly it's not.
I don't know. People always think I'm 19, so I'm just like, I'm 25. But
That's great.
yeah, thank you. Well, I got my title last February, and we've just been doing a lot of different parades with Peekskill Pageants, and it's been good. It's been a really great experience.
Okay, and we do have Teresa here who runs the pageants. We're going to talk to her a little bit later, but I do have a ton of questions for you ladies. So let's start off with, I feel like sometimes there's a stigma behind pageants. Why do people want to be in pageants? Can you tell me is this something you started as a child, or is this something you just jumped into now?
Well,
Yeah,
Do you wanna go first?
whoever wants to answer first.
Well, for me, it was just kind of something different for me because I was always kind of like, should I step outside of the box? Should I try something different? And for me, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna give it a shot, and I really do enjoy it. I like it. It's not what people think of it.
Right.
It's not just, hey, just look pretty. Like, no, you have to have the whole package. You have to be intelligent, so you have to be educated, and it's just hard to, always be well spoken too.
Right.
You have to really watch everything, but it's really fun, and you make really great friends through it too. So
Great.
it's been good.
And yes, Sabrina, your experience with it.
As Julie said, you meet so many great people, and when I first got started in July, I've never done this before.
Wow, okay.
My mom was just really supportive of me, and she was like, this is going to be great for you. You're going to have so much fun doing it and meet so many new people. I only know really people from my town, and this has gotten me a lot. Like, we've gotten so far out there.
Yeah.
So
Tell us about the platforms that you are representing.
Oh, sorry. Well, I'm representing the Hispanic heritage. I am Dominican American. So I'm going to a lot of different Hispanic parades and just kind of bringing the culture out there, really getting close to my other Dominican, culture and population. And they're all very supportive. It's really awesome, very awesome.
That's wonderful.
I'm supporting the Italian heritage. My family's actually from all around Italy, so it's hard to just pick one place and represent them. So it's great to join the parades and get out there in all the different areas and represent my heritage.
So if there's a, young woman watching today's show and they're saying, maybe, this is something I want to do. I mean, let's face it, you both look fantastic. You get to dress so nicely. You always have your makeup, your hair done, and of course these beautiful crowns, which, by the way, I'm totally trying one on later. What advice would you have to somebody who maybe wants to be part of a pageant?
Just try it, get out there, do something new.
Yeah, I would absolutely recommend them doing a pageant. You never know where it could lead you. You never know what other interests it will arise in you. You just never know what you're capable of until you actually do it.
Right. So what is your plan, Julie, if you want to maybe tell us, since you're a little bit older, 25, what are your plans after this?
Well, I have a lot of interests. I really love music, and I really love health and fitness. So I'm hoping to do, I've done fitness competitions before, so I'm hoping to do that again, and maybe, hopefully, run for Miss for Dominican Republic. I'm hoping we'll see what happens with life and how life works out. But I have things that I want to do, So.
Right. Okay. And Sabrina?
After this, I'm hoping in February to compete for the Miss Italia New York title, but I'd be competing for the teen.
Okay.
But after
could you
that,
see yourself, going
I
further?
could definitely see myself going further. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoy the arts and music, so I would definitely want to go to college for that, and the future's ahead. So.
And because you're still a teenager, what has this done to boost your confidence and your self-esteem?
Oh, well, like before this, I was really to myself, and I wouldn't spend much time out of the house. And I feel like doing this, it really brought up how I feel about myself and how beauty and intelligence-wise, and that I'm not just like someone who sits around.
Right.
And I'm a person.
Right. And I think that's important too, because a lot of times, I run Operation Prom, which is a national nonprofit organization, and we always have, these beautiful dresses, and a lot of them we get from pageant girls like yourself who donate. And I think a lot of people kind of say, what is there to a pageant? Is it all beauty? Is that it? But there clearly is so much more. And I think that as far as self-confidence and self-esteem, that really comes out in all of you as contestants and then as title holders, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. No, that's great. And now let me ask you this. Do you also always watch like the Miss America, the Miss Universe, and all those pageants too, or?
I YouTube a lot of different pageants, but when it is up, I do watch it. I admit it. But I mean, they're so beautiful, and they all walk so gracefully,
Yeah.
and it's just awesome to watch. And I just know they had to prepare so much to be there, and they had
Sure.
to, they earned their titles and they earned their placement there.
Yeah, I mean, I love watching them too, to be honest. I think they're a lot of fun to watch. But of course, at the end, there's always that question and answer segment.
Oh, God.
And, I feel like every year that you watch it, somebody either makes a stumble or gives a silly answer. So in your experience, have you ever had that happen? Any difficult question and answer? Hopefully I'm not doing it today.
You're definitely not doing it. Thank you. I can't think of a question at this moment, but I've definitely had difficult questions asked before, and oh Lord, I don't even know. Like things just pop out of your head. It's because you're kind of nervous too,
Right.
So I can see why they kind of say those crazy answers sometimes, and you just gotta try your best.
Right.
That's it. Try your best.
Yeah, it's hard because you kind of have to learn a different way of speaking, and so trying to think of what to say all the time really makes it difficult. So if they slip up or anything, you feel bad, but then you're like, oh, I mean, someone's got to win.
Do you view yourselves as role models for younger children, younger girls?
Definitely.
I definitely do. A few weeks ago, I was wearing my crown at an event, and little girls were pointing me like, "Oh, princess!" And I
Yeah.
was like, "Oh no, I'm
bet.
I'm not a princess," and explaining to them the pageant and everything, Peekskill Pageants, and how they can get involved when they're older.
Right.
Same thing. You always have the kids at the parade, and everyone's always pointing at you. It makes you feel like a celebrity, and it's just really cute and really nice to see them all wanting pictures with you. And yeah, they call you a princess, and I'm like, oh, okay, sure, I'm a princess. It's nice.
What was the best experience you've had so far as a title holder?
That's
People
hard.
you meet.
Yeah,
The people you
definitely.
meet, for sure.
Have you met anybody,
Yes,
specific? that really-
I've met from the Univision channel, Canal 41, which is channel 41,
Wow.
Univision. I was on their float, and I got to meet the Bachata Heights, which is a Spanish band. Bachata. Have you heard of
Yeah,
bachata?
yes.
Like the 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So so they have that, and it was just so cool. And you take pictures with so many people. Oh, it was just so cool. It was really cool.
I'm new to this whole pageant, so I haven't really met anyone yet, but the whole Italian Heritage Month is this month, so I should be meeting people soon and bigger throughout the year.
That's great. That's fantastic. And tell us a little bit about Teresa Chang is your pageant director, correct?
Yeah.
Yes. So what's it like working with Teresa?
She. Do you want to go? I don't want to.
So she's super nice, and she never really pushes us around. Like, I'm always there on time and stuff. So I make sure that,
that she's not yelling at you.
I don't want
We love
anything.
Teresa.
Yeah.
Okay.
She always makes sure that we're looking right and that our stuff isn't falling down. And
Well, all I can say is she's like a mom.
Aw, that's so
And I mean that 100%. She's been so wonderful, so supportive, and she doesn't get mad at you. I think she tries to be stern, but nicely, and she always makes sure everything is on point. Like she's just awesome.
Well, we're going to take a quick break, but we're going to bring Teresa on, and we're going to talk about the pageant. So stay tuned. We are back, and I am so excited. I don't want you to change the channel because you're eventually going to see me become a pageant queen. Okay, so we have Teresa and Jillian have joined us as well today, and I want you ladies to tell us about your involvement in the pageants.
Okay. Hi, my name is Teresa, and I am the executive director along with my business partner here, Jillian Clausen. We both share the same title, and I mostly go around with the girls. She's kind of the person in the back that you don't see, and except when the girls get in trouble.
Okay.
Then they start hearing from Jillian.
Okay. Okay. So we have bad cop, good cop kind
Yes.
of thing going on. Okay, I got it. Okay. All right. How did you become involved in pageants, Teresa? I've known you for a while. I don't think I've ever asked you that question.
I volunteered for the Italian Festival.
Gotcha.
And I ended up running a pageant there, and the girl was supposed to have gone on to Miss Italia New York, but that pageant came from Italy and it went under.
Oh, okay.
It went under right about the time of the recession, and so we then said, well, why don't we just run it? And so we did.
Has it been a big undertaking? Is it a lot of work?
Yes,
Okay.
it has, because we now have Miss Italia USA. We have 47 out of the 50 states
And
with
you're
a Miss
running
Italia.
all of those?
Yes,
Wow. Okay, that sounds like it's a lot of work.
it is.
All right. I'm sure. I mean, you probably do know all 47 titles, but tell us a few of them.
Oh, there's Miss Italia California, Miss Italia New York, who you have met.
Yeah.
We have Miss Italia Louisiana, Miss Italia Illinois, Miss Italia, Florida.
So, for people that are listening, and again, especially some maybe teenagers who are listening, they don't have to live in Louisiana.
They have to be live in Louisiana.
Oh, so you're running it out of New York
Right.
for the other states.
Correct.
Wow. Okay.
And what we
This
did
is shocking
here,
to me because it sounds like it's a lot of work.
well, what we did here in New York was we now hooked up all the Italian Festival queens to be competing for Miss Italia New York.
Okay.
So that was our thinking. We would provide the next step.
Right.
And so they'll all be competing for Miss Italia USA, which we currently have one.
Oh, and when
Yes.
is that? Is that?
Right now we're hoping to run it in January.
Great,
We're
okay.
still
So just a
working on
month
that.
away. Wow. That's great. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Wonderful. And Jillian, your background and how you got involved in this with Teresa?
So
You could just pass her the microphone.
I was coming home from college, and I said, Teresa, you want to hang out, you want to do something? And she says, hey, meet me at this restaurant at this time. And I said, okay, I'll be there. And I thought she was like taking me to dinner. We were doing something nice. And she goes, oh, here's the meeting for the Italian festival that we're planning. And by the way, we're going to run a pageant too.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But we had such a good time on the first pageant, and it was small, but it was a real success, and everybody really enjoyed it, and we got to see, these young women blossom, and so we just kept it going, and I mean, here we are today, and now we're
How
trying to
many
cover
years?
all the
How
states.
many years has it been?
3.
It's 3 years,
Wow, that's
and
great.
we went from, one small town Peekskill pageant to the entire country.
Wow, wow. And again, before we took a little break, I was talking about teenagers getting involved and young adults getting involved. And again, what have you both have seen? What have you seen as far as the confidence and self-esteem of some of the girls that you get that want to be in the pageant?
Oh my God, what have I seen? I have seen girls come to me in army boots and sneakers, no makeup on, to 3 months later wearing makeup and heels and going out and doing events. And I have brought them to an event for the first time and have them freeze on stage. And within 3 months, they're making 6-minute speeches.
Wow.
And it's just amazing how
Great public speaking opportunity, right? Mm-hmm.
Well, we provide workshops for them.
Oh, okay. Tell us about
put
that.
them, January and February, and every pageant, I think every pageant can tell you, is slow season. And during that time, we give them public speaking workshops. We also give them fundraising workshops for their cause, if they
Okay.
want to, we give them writing workshops. And actually this year was the first time we're bringing in diplomatic training, because they are, and they,
Yeah.
especially the Italians, get invited to diplomatic events at the embassy.
Okay.
And we have had.
Is it like etiquette training as well?
Correct.
Or, okay.
It's all included.
Okay. That's great.
So, yeah, we try to polish them.
Okay. All right. So how do you polish me? How do I become a title holder? How do I get one of these and one of those?
Well, you could be Mrs. Italian.
I guess maybe I could be Mrs. Italia. I wonder what my husband would think of that.
But yeah, you want to give her your crown?
Oh, I would love to wear a crown. But I also want to know. I also want to know how to pose and how to walk.
Oh, okay.
So I am back with the pageant queens here, Julie and Sabrina, and they are going to teach me and you how to walk and pose. So ladies, what do I do? How do I win this crown?
Well, let's give you the crown first.
Oh, okay.
You are now Mrs. Italia New York.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm very
You're welcome.
excited.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Okay. So now only because I've seen this on TV, do I do like one of these too so you can I mean, I'm short, I guess, so I
But
didn't
yeah,
need to
it's
do
okay.
that.
Yeah,
But
you're
okay,
fine.
all right. So now I have the crown, and how do I?
Well, to pose, you want to bring one leg forward like this.
Okay, one leg forward like this.
And make sure your hand is on your hip.
Okay.
And try not to bring it back, but bring it forward so you can always see that arm.
Okay.
And just have grace and try to feel comfortable.
Oh, okay. And what do I do with my right leg? Is it staying just straight?
Yeah, you want one straight and one a little bent like this.
Okay.
And if you want, you can make it kind of a T.
Let me see your foot. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. I could see that as being quite difficult with very high heels on.
And then you wave.
Oh, the pageant
Always
wave.
have a nice tall posture. You always want to smile.
Sit up straight.
Okay. So this is important to have your shoulders back.
Yes.
And now, am I kind of bending my fingers like this, or am I keeping my hands straight? How do you do it?
I like to just keep whatever
Whatever's
is
comfortable.
comfortable. Yeah.
Okay,
Just nice
okay.
and comfortable, so it's not super stiff or like
you don't want
this. You don't want that.
Okay. And, you know, I know that a lot of times, again, on TV, we see that the winners are very emotional. When you both received your crowns, was this a, oh my gosh, type of experience, or
It's an
did you cry?
It's an oh my gosh experience, but I mean, it takes me a little bit more sometimes to cry. So I'm just kind of like, oh my god, like smiley.
Plus
like,
you don't want to mess
I'm
up your
smiley.
makeup, right? The
Yeah.
mascara.
That too.
Yeah.
It kind of hits you after you get it most of the time.
Okay.
And you've been through this long process a lot. So.
Right. And you're probably have been standing for quite some time and everything. Okay, so you're like excited, but you're also happy that it's over.
Yeah.
But not really, because you have a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so I want to bring back Teresa and Jillian on because I want everybody to know how to find out some more information about the pageants, and what if somebody wants to get involved? Come on over.
Looks good on you.
Thank you. I might not give this back. Sorry. Sorry. All
They
right.
have
So
that effect on people.
yeah. Well, you know what? It's funny because a lot of times at Operation Prom, we have girls like yourself come on and they or come to the events and they have their crowns, and all of the guests are like, "Can I try it on? Can I try it on?" So I guess it does kind of have that effect. So what do people do if they want to be involved in pageants?
Well, you go on our Facebook page and you either look up Miss Italia New York or Miss Hispanic American, but her pageant is ending. But so Miss Italia New York is the only pageant we have coming up besides Miss Italia USA.
Okay.
And right on there, pinned to the top, is all the information. Girls have to be 18 to 26.
I was just going to
for
ask
the
that
Miss.
qualifications.
Right, 18 to 26 for the Miss, 13 to 17 for the teen, and 8 to 12 for the little Miss.
Wow. Okay.
And
Go
they all
ahead, yeah.
have to be of an Italian descent. Because it's a cultural pageant, we make sure that they're all from an Italian heritage, because the main platform is to promote your Italian heritage and your Hispanic heritage for our Hispanic pageant.
Okay. Right. Okay. So one or the other. Right. Okay. Got it. And is there a website or is it Facebook?
Currently, we in about another month or so, we will be launching the peekskillpageants.org website. And we do have one more pageant that's coming up. We do currently have Miss Peekskill,
Okay.
but Miss Peekskill is changing to Miss Hudson River, and it's a preliminary to Miss America.
Oh, so the
So-
winner of that is going to Miss America.
Yes, they will be going to Miss New York, and if
Miss
they win
New
Miss
York,
New York,
and if they win,
And how old? How old?
they're 18 to 24.
Darn, I missed it by 1 year.
There is Mrs. New York America.
Okay. Well, you know what? That might be in my future. All right. Well, I want to thank you, ladies, so much for being here today.
Thank
I
you.
wish you both much success and hope to
Thank
see you
you.
go further in your pageant careers. I want to let everybody know as well that I did talk a little bit about my organization, Operation Prom, today, and I want to give you that website if you want some more information. It's www.operationprom.org, and you can find out how to donate a dress. You can also find out services if you're in need of a prom dress. Just go to our website and you can fill out an application right there. Thanks so much for tuning into today's show.